everybody. Welcome to my guitar practice. Okay, so for starters, you got a little bit more stretching. Definitely want to make sure this hand is loose to just switch between whatever strings. And then this one, just practice the strums. I've just been learning this as I've gone along. Or strumming like this, strum whichever way feels, efficient to you. Okay, back to it. All right, starters, I like to practice the along the frets, the fretboard. Understand like what each singular string and each singular fret means. So I just memorize the specific order that it goes in, and I will show y'all. So the top string, this is E, so E, next we got A, then D, G, B, E, again. On to along the fretboard. All right, so it's a lot to like process, explain, understand, but like once you see it, once you like get the rhythm of it and get the memorization of it, it's just practice of it and it'll stick. So run through it. I'll do it slowly, just like give y'all the drift of it. So my pointer finger's on the very top string, first fret, and we start with an F. F. Next we go to F sharp, onto G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So some of them, like a lot of them, you get a sharp after, but some of them, there's no sharp. You just, quite frankly, I don't understand it, but like, I'm learning, and so I'll attempt to learn it, I'll attempt to understand it as I go along. Here and now, it's a little shaky. All right, anyway, after I go through down the line this way, I go back up. E, onto E flat, then D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, and F again. Okay? It continues in that order except down each string, starting at the same fret, it just like shifts a little. So like this next start, since the open string was A, having a finger on the first fret means it's gonna be next one down, A sharp. We start with A sharp, B, C, I'll say it and then drum it, D, D sharp, E, F, I forgot to say it before, but F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Okay, I'm realizing I messed up along the way. Don't quite frankly know where, but it's a memorization thing, so I'll go back through it. I'm sure it's a learning thing, but it's also like memorizing. Okay, I'm starting back at A sharp, the very first fret, second string down. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. I made it this time. Let's go. The place that I was taught to end at is, from my vision, I see this fret vertically, and I was explaining, I go to, from my vision, one of the frets has 2 dots above it, and that's where I stop my counting for reasons unknown to me, yet was told to me. And I'm a beginner guitar player, so I like to learn it. Okay, so I ended at A, right here on the fret, so that's A. Going back up the fret again. A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D, D flat, C, B, B flat. Don't know why it's so shaky in my mind when I'm showing, but I mean, it's alright. Once again, as I continue this practice each time before I play, it'll be a lot sharper in my mind. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, back to it. After A, we go down to the third string down, first fret once again, and the open version right here with no hand on the fret, we got a D. So shift down a little, start with a D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. I'll let them play out a little more so you get the feel for them. Alright, going back up, we got D again. Next to D flat. Not, well, it is next to, but next up was D flat. And then go on to E. No, we don't go on to E. Sorry. From D flat, we go to C. C. On to B. B flat. A flat. G. G flat. After G flat, we go to F. F, no, there is no such thing as F flat. E, I said. And lastly, E flat. Sweet. Alright. We're almost there. We're halfway there. Let's go. Next up, fourth string down. Since the open version is, what is the open version? I run through it in my head. It's like cemented as E, A, D, G, B, E. G. It's G. Okay. Open of it is G. So we go on to G sharp. Next up A sharp. A. I don't know if I honestly already forgot if I said it. A sharp. B. C sharp. D sharp. E. F. And I realized I messed up. Back to the start. Flat. It's okay. Okay. G sharp, A, I want to play it louder, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. Nice. Back up. Whenever I say back up, maybe you caught the drift of it, but back up this way towards the fretboard, on the fretboard. Okay. G. You didn't hear that. I don't know if you heard that. G. G flat. F. E. E flat. D. D flat. C. B. B flat. A flat. Fifth string down. It's just 2 strings left. Okay. Open without anything on the fretboard is just a B. So we start with the finger on the fretboard at a C. C. C sharp. D. D sharp. E. F. F sharp. G. G sharp. A sharp, B. Solid. And once again, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat. I don't think that's right. Apologies, I messed up. But I will do it the right way this time. The way that I'm trying to learn. Alright, G. I'm already doing it wrong. Alright, just gotta relocate where we are. We're on the 5th string down, and we're at the end of the fretboard where the 2 dots are. It's a B. It's a B. Alright. B. B flat. A flat. G. G flat. F. E flat. D. D flat. C. I know that was right. Sweet. And finally, the last string, the bottom string, the open E, the other E. There we have it. Let's run through it. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, Bruh. How did I already do it wrong? It's okay. E. No, is it because I started? I might have started at E. Start with F. My bad. F. F sharp. G. G sharp. A. A sharp. B. C. C sharp. D. D sharp. E. We did it. Let's go. And back. E. E flat. D. D flat. C. B. B flat. A. A flat. After A flat, we got G. G flat. F. There we go. After, it took a little bit of time, but I believe it's worth it. We'll see if those efforts pay off.